Good morning, students. Today our topic is problem of piecing together the past. Now, what is the meaning of piecing? Piecing means assemble. Now, the problems of assembling the past. The first problem is, as earlier I told you, that undeciphered Harappan script. Till now, we are not understand the Harappan script. So this is the main problem to understand the past, especially the Harappan civilization. Now the material evidences, like as the pottery, tools, ornaments, household objects, etc., allow our archaeologists to reconstruct the Harappan life. But the organic materials such as the clothes, leather, wood, and reed generally decompose in the tropical regions. Only stone, burnt clay, and metal survive. So all these were the problems our archaeologist faces to assemble the past. Now, according to our artifacts, which our archaeologist finds from the Harappan sites, we classified these finds into four parts. The first one is the material, like as the stone, clay, metal, bone, ivory, etc. According to this, we divided these are the different type of the materials which they find on the different sites of the Harappan civilization. Then we classify these finds on their functions, the use of these finds. Like maybe the material which we find from these sites, they were used as a tool or an ornament or both, something meant for ritual use. So we are not confirmed that for which type of the functions or how they were used all these things. Then compare with the present day. We find the things or artifacts, we compare all that things with our present day, like the beads, coins, stone blades, and pots. All these things today we also used. So we come, and the same thing we also find there on in our Harappan sites. So we compare all these things with our present day. Now, the most important thing, where it was found. The artifacts, where we found in a house, the purpose is different. Then, if we found the artifacts in drains, it means that was the waste material, or in a grave, the purpose was again different, or a king. So, according to these, we classify the finds or the artifacts. Now, the next topic is problems of interpretations. We see that the some things our archaeologists thought that the certain objects which seemed unusual and unfamiliar may have had a religious significance. Then we also found a statue of the mother goddess. This figure, we saw that heavy jewelry, and then elaborate with the head dresses. These were regarded as a mother goddess. Then the third, a rare stone statue of men in almost standardized posture, seated with one hand on the knee, such as a priest king, was also similarly classified. Then the another thing that was the great bath. Earlier I told you about the great bath, that great bath was used for the ritual bath. Then the fire altars. We also found the fire altars at the Kalibangan and the Lothal sites or these areas. Then the seals, we also find a different type of the seals. These seals, some depict the ritual scene, others with the plant motifs, and thought to indicate the nature worshipped. Then these seals were also depicted the different type of the plants and other things. These also depicted that on that time people worship the nature. Then in on the some seals again we saw a figure shown seated cross-legged in a yogic posture, sometimes surrounded by animals, has been regarded as a depiction of the proto-Shiva. It means that on that time maybe the people they worship the Shiva same as it is today we also worship. Then we also find the conical stone objects. These conical stone objects have been classified as a lingas. In this time, today we also worship the Shiva in the form of the linga. So on maybe on that time, the people they were worship these stones as a lingas. Now, many reconstructions of the Harappan religions are made on the assumption that later traditions provide parallel with earlier ones. This is because archaeologists often move from known to the unknown and from present to the past. So, all these problems we also see in the interpretation of the religious practices of the Harappan civilization. Now, students, our this chapter is completed. This is your map. This is the India political map. All of you, this is your assignment. You have to make the same map on the India political map and fill these 11 points. Harappa, Banwali, Kalibangan, Balakot, Rakhigadi, Dholavira, Nageshwar, Lothal, Mohenjo-daro, Chohandaro, and Kot Diji. Okay, student, thank you. And the next video, we will start our next chapter.